Too sketchy.
Hey, what is going on YouTube? Too Sketchy coming at you, and I'm so excited to be able to go back to my roots and cast a game of Total War Arena, and a game that I've been enjoying playing so much. Honestly, links in the description below. Pick it up for yourself. It's free to play. Like, you have nothing to lose. It was developed by Creative Assembly, so the gods of Total War, and published by Wargaming. So they teamed up together and they made this beautiful, amazing little baby, and I've been enjoying taking care of it. And I've been taking care of it all right. You know what? My win percentage is up there, 88%. I mean, not to say that I lost one game versus the AI, or, you know, shit happens. Whatever. I wanted to cast a game, and this game is kind of special to me. Not only am I playing my main faction, the Barbarians, or also known as Arminius. I have a little piece of paper here. I'm still learning everyone's names. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not an expert on this, but I do want to cast a game. And like I said, it is a game of my own. However, the best part about this is it was the first PvP game that I ever played. And I figured, you know what, this will be kind of funny because why not? Why not cast a game that, you know, it was your first PvP and see that the I kind of had pressure, honestly. I felt nervous. I was like, I don't want to upset anyone. I want to do good. And I know a lot of players starting off this game probably feel like that, and a lot of players only play AI for quite some time. So I figured it would be a good opportunity to show off the game. Not only that, but show off my amazing skills, obviously. It's a joke. It's a joke. And let's enable everything, get everything ready here. So let me pause and undo, and there we go. So what I figured best thing to do is, for the ones that don't know how this game works, it's a 10 versus 10 battle, and you control 3 units with one of your commanders inside of those units. It's gonna be hard to cast nearly 20 players, obviously. So what I'm gonna be doing is following myself and trying to explain what my plans and or ideas were, and we're just gonna go on with that. So let me just undo the fog of war and resume the game. Here we go. So I am playing as the Barbarians, and the Barbarians are really well at flanking and or shocking units because of the fact that they have rider units or scouts or cavalry, whatever you want to call them. So I chose to pick, because you can choose different units depending on how much XP you spend or who you want to upgrade into the tech tree. Another video I will make and explain to you about. But essentially, I'm using my riders right here to scout out and get into this tree line, because Barbarians are really good inside of foresty areas. So I'm trying to hurry up. I use my skills, which is movement speed, just get them over there faster on both my riders and my woodsmen here. These are tier 2, so tier 1 was tribesmen, so they can rank up and go into woodsmen. And I hurry up and try to get into this wooded area just to get sneaky with it. And what we see here with my allies is another horsey unit. So he immediately pulls back because he sees a lot of blue up here, and he charges in, gets a nice rear attack, and gets them almost down to half health. He even gets a little surprise attack flank and whatnot, but he pulls out immediately because he sees a lot of if you can tell, he's exactly the same faction as I am. So here is a barbarian versus me being a barbarian. And I want to keep my eyes right here, but if you pay attention, there's like the battle is unfolding everywhere else. Everyone's helping everyone. This is Germinius, the one of the Roman faction, and he's being supported by the Greece faction, which are mostly ranged. But looking back up north, I am actually pulling out. I'm trying to figure out how I want to attack this, and I'm doing big mistakes here as I have my units clumped up. I have both my melee and my charge unit just kind of together, not really doing much with them. I'm trying to see what he's gonna do, so I'm gonna go for the charge here any second now. I still have that ability. This one's going on cooldown. He turns around his units. I immediately pull back. I'm like, no. I do take some damage on this, and I even take a rear flank bonus for him, not for me. And then you can see my morale just absolutely drops. So, with that being said, though, Shame Saul, I guess, finds, yes, he does. He finds his rider unit and immediately charges in. I don't know what he's paying attention to, this Maxi guy, the other barbarian unit. I think he finally finds out that his scout or rider unit is under attack, and now I'm charging in, knowing that his back is turned against me. I want this. Like, I want blood right now. I could potentially, there it is. I pressed the charge button, but I think I got stuck on something. Barely clipping here. I'm gonna get a little bit of damage done to him. Finally getting that bonus. There it is. The rear flank is initiated. The morale is dropping. And what I'm thinking right now is like, all right, cool. He's running. He's running. Keep chasing. Keep chasing. But what I don't know is he's running right back into the enemy. So this could be a big mistake. However, he lost one unit, right? So So he doesn't have a scout, and I can see my ally pushing forward. And the objective of this map, or this game mode, is essentially capture the enemy base. You can see the enemy base is right here, right? And he does have, we have, well, a player back here already trying to decap that. But he's going to send his units out and try to, you know, flank this in the rear. And this is a ranged unit, so this is going to be huge damage, actually. Good amount of damage, but he barely misses it, but clips into another one. So doing pretty well here, harassing the units. Barbarians are good at that. They can shock people left and right with a lot of their rider units, because they are one of the only ones that have horses in the beginning. And I'm kind of just in the middle of shit. Like, I am not doing well at all. I kind of just ran down the hill, wanted to attack him, but now I'm caught up in like ranged fire and melee units that I don't want to be in. I'm getting rear flanked, but in my head I'm like, oh, you know what? Objective. Objective, objective, objective. I want to run for the objective, and I immediately bolt out of this situation, and I'm out. Like, I'm out. I lost morale. I'm losing. I'm routing, but I'm routing in the direction that I want to route in, actually. So I know I'm clicking over here, and I already have thought about that in advance, and I already have a rider unit over here. I'm taking some range damage, but I'm sticking to my plan. I want this objective, and I see Shamesaw, who I don't know who he is, but he's helping me out, trying to get this unit out of here, because you cannot capture this without having this completely exposed only to yourself. If there's an enemy on this, you're not capturing it. You have to extinguish every unit in here to be able to capture the enemy base, essentially. So I'm still being routed. I'm still, you know, running away and whatnot from that hill that I was chasing that guy from. But I'm getting morale back, and I see an exposed unit here, a tier 3 unit, mind you. And a tier 3 unit is pretty damn powerful. So I immediately press the charge button here, run them in, both from side, the back, the front, absolutely everything. The morale drops within seconds. And I don't even know if it dropped all the way. It said routed and they were gone. Like, delete it, son. Delete it. Currently, I'm still in the back here, and I'm really pressing it. Now, mind you, there's 10 players in this game. 20 players in total. But I am back here, capping this point. Sketchy capping like I like doing. And I'm essentially turning the game in our favor, because as you can tell up here, you know, the numbers are moving. This is moving. Everything is working out so far. And it's forcing the enemy to figure out, do we want to push back and try to defend? Well, you're going to have to, because otherwise you lose the game. And now it's all about, I brought my units through the woods, right? And now it's all about just holding on to this point and seeing if, how they're going to react to this. I'm a bit scared because I see a lot of melee units. Obviously, horses don't do good versus swords, right? So I kind of just pull them out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Shaw seems to be, you know what? On a defensive, he's going to go away because one of his units is really low, and he cannot charge into this. Charging into this would be kind of stupid unless you get a rear flank or whatnot. So again, I'm just kind of tippy-toe here and try to capture this as much as I can. But again, you can't capture it, and I'm learning this as I'm playing. First PvP game, like, nothing's moving, the thing is not moving, I can't really capture this. He uses one of his abilities, I think it was Pillars, this one right here, where essentially you throw a bunch of spears, and I back out. Like, I'm out. So now he has support. There's 5 melee units, and this is where it gets interesting, right? I can put my units inside this cover, and I wish there was a way where I can, sorry, that was not it, where I can quickly showcase the fog of war. So if I do team 2, which is I'm on, I see this. I don't know what he sees, but I want to see what he saw. He doesn't see me inside this bush, which is amazing, and this is where it gets pretty damn good. So let's go back to both, right? So I'm gonna line myself up right here, and I have my horse right on the edge as well. So all my people's are on the edge, and as you can tell, I get a little bit of bonus for long grass, and this is where the tribesmen and the barbarians do well. So what I do is I pull out my horses and just kind of lure them. I'm just kind of baiting him. I'm just baiting him out here. I'm just like clicking around, seeing if he would attack me. Because essentially what I want to do, I want to pull him in, right? I want to pull him down here, and then, can I draw? I can't draw. Whoops, sorry. You can draw during the game, but I guess you can't draw while you're watching a replay. So I have my units out here just kind of baiting him, because what I want to do, obviously, I want to flank him with my woodsmen over here, or tribesmen, woodsmen, yes. As this is happening, there's just fighting going on constantly, and it looks like we're losing the fight, actually. This meter is going up and down, but we're losing that fight over that vision post. So here we go. He's actually moving in. He's taking it. He's biting the bait right now. I'm kind of letting him get as close as possible. Just moving further. And as soon as I see him kind of just moving away. I'm just like, all right, go, 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 go now, because we might not get a chance again. He comes back towards my horse. Probably doesn't realize that there's my units on the side. I get a surprising flank bonus. Morale is dropping. Now I'm seeing that he's freaking out. He wants to click over here, and I'm immediately go back in. I have my charge abilities if I want to click it still. I think I pressed, there it is, charge ability, rear flank. That morale drop is going to be huge. There it is, going, infantry charge. He tries to do something, but I'm continuously just microing my units left and right, making sure I get whatever flank I can within this cluster. And one of the units got absolutely wiped out. The other one is in danger. I'm trying to line up my horses again, try to get that rear flank, lining them up properly, putting them right in there, right flank again. And this unit probably is going to go down as well. And then Shaw, out of nowhere, is like, oh, my buddy needs help. I'm over here trying to capture the point and try to win us the game. There's only one guy left. He could essentially just rear flank them. Here he is. He's going to come in, try to get that bonus in there. I don't know if he pressed the ability button, but he did get some damage off there. There's a rear flank right there. And essentially, this is the only guy left to be able to fend off. But there's one guy here. He's not going to be able to make much. These guys are not going to be able to make much. And then now it's all about getting this guy off of this point and then capping it. Like, that was my proudest moment. This whole spiel that I pulled off, trying to bait him out, put my horsey there. I don't know what he was thinking. Did he really think that I had nothing else going on for myself? Just a horse? I'm just gonna here's my horsey. Take care of it. No. I'm too smart for that. So, I just flanked them. And as you can tell here, I'm just cleaning up units again, using that charge ability, which is this huge movement speed. And essentially, once you click that button, that horse cannot steer anywhere. It goes straight. It's like a skill shot. So whichever way that horse is looking, that's the way it's gonna charge. And I'm just cleaning up units left and right, wherever I want. A lot of my friends are dead. We have a lot of dead ones. They only have one dude left, and another one here who has one unit left. And it's come down to like a 2v3, 3v4. Shaw has only one horse left, and the guy that has the most unit is your boy. It's your boy, and Choba, whatever. Where is he? He's not even in the fight, right? Honestly, Sketchy right now is capping this point. Sketchy right now is making it happen, because Sketchy is all about winning, all right? So currently, I'm just sitting on this point, and now I'm dealing with like a lot of people. Like, I'm dealing with the rest of the players that were playing this game. And I'm trying to micro my units around, keep them safe, don't let them get that charge bonus, but stay within the capture point to be able to manipulate and or puppeteer the units. So I'm clicking everywhere. Shaw's trying to help me out, and we're just playing this dance, ring around the rosy, around their point. So what I want to do is hurry up and finish this game before he calls in every unit that he has, because I am still in danger. There's a lot of units here. There's a lot of charge factors that can go into this. So I turn this corner, and I feel like, you know what, this might be bad. I can see the charge going off, and I immediately turn around my unit. He gets the charge off, but my front was facing him, so he didn't get that much damage off, and I charge right behind that. I rout one of his units, and I still have 3 left. I see 2 of his horses go inside the cover, so I don't have any vision of them, but I do know that they're there. So I kind of just put my horses in there just to make sure they I have that vision, and that, there you go, I react to it. I finally put them there just so they don't come out of nowhere and charge me and I lose the game. So horses go in, charge in, there he goes, rear flank, and I kind of just buy and occupy some time here. They use their harass ability, which you can tell right here, and my horses cleaned up whatever was in here. Both of those horse units got killed immediately. So again, I am still dealing with the leftovers here. Chotba is the one that's going to be helping me out here. This is one of my allies. He has a tier 3 spearman unit with Leonidas. He's just going to rear flank them so hard. Like, this was so pleasing to me. I was like, all right, I'm buying time, and then all of a sudden I see my buddies coming to help me as Shaw is doing what he can, and which is capturing the enemy base. But essentially, the cap didn't win us the game. No, it was the amount of units that we killed. We got total annihilation, essentially. We killed everybody. Everyone got executed, as you can tell, and we won the game purely by wiping the map from completeness. That's how we won. The fact that I was able to apply pressure back there, I think made me realize that, you know what, I'm doing a huge difference here by pulling the enemy back to be able to react to this. And as that was happening, as that retreat was happening, we were able to respond. And with some quickness and strategy, I was able to overcome the defense and essentially win us the game. And with the help of Shame Shaw, he did a pretty amazing job too, even though he lost a lot of his units. It doesn't really matter. It's just you need to always help your buddies and whatnot. Hey, shh. Sorry for my birds if they're chirping, if you can hear them. But essentially, you know what? That's Total War Arena. If you're interested, as I mentioned in the beginning, Total War Arena is free to play. You can pick it up for yourself. Let me know what you think about this video because I'm willing to do more. I'm still practicing how this casting is going to go. Should I keep it casual? Should I keep it funny? Should I keep it informative? I'm still going with it. I am enjoying this game a lot, all right? The tech tree currently has a little sale here. Now, again, this is in-game currency. No real money needs to be paid for this to be able to get these upgrades. So I can upgrade my my units here pretty soon. And if you want to find out more how this game works, I will put, you know what, more videos up for you guys, and essentially just practice and keep on working my way up the tiers of Total War Arena. Anyways, I am out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.